Morning everyone. Hello, yes, I'm wearing a mask. Got my mask on in preparation. Actually, I wanted to talk about masks. So, sorry. It's a bit better. I'm not taking the mic. I'm wearing my mask. Actually, I was wearing it inside out there. Quite a good mask, I like it. Brings out my eyes. Anyway, I'm wearing a mask. I'm wearing a mask for a reason, because I wanted to talk about masks. Because we're all wearing masks at the moment, trying to keep things relevant and on the ball. We're all wearing masks at the moment, and we're wearing them to protect ourselves and to protect others, and that's a good thing. That really is. But actually, I've noticed in life, we wear masks as well, metaphorical masks. We're very used to, when we've even got sayings that say, things like, put on a brave face, stiff upper lip, hiding behind that smile. Smile and the world smiles with you. We put up masks, and we even use it in our language. We say it in terms of, move this up a bit. It's a bit more central, right? And we even use it in our language, because we'll say, if somebody asks us how we are, it's very easy to put the mask up and say, I'm fine. I call it the Christian fine. See people on a Sunday morning, yes, I'm fine. But, there's it's a mask. We put up masks, and I tell you this, right? Now, I'm going to go in a bit of a roundabout way here, so stick with me. Jesus, right, in the Bible, especially in the book of Matthew, 13 times in the book of Matthew, he uses the word hypocrites. Generally, he uses this word aimed at the religious authorities, the Pharisees, but he uses this word, hypocrites. Okay? Now, hypocrites, it's an interesting Greek word. It is an actual Greek word, and the actual meaning that it was used for at the time were for actors. You called actors hypocrites. That's what they were. And the reason they were called hypocrites is because they wore masks, a different mask for every character, and they'd interpret their role from behind the mask. And that is the actual literal meaning of the Greek hypocrites. And this is the literal meaning, so I'll get it right. An interpreter from underneath, because it was from behind the mask that the actor interpreted his part. So when Jesus people are called like the religious authorities and these Pharisees, when he called them hypocrites, he was saying to them, hey, everything that you're doing, everything that you're interpreting, you're doing it from behind a mask. You're doing it from behind a religious mask. Every way you're interpreting the world, and every way you're working in relationship with other people is always with this type of religious, legal mask in front of you. So Jesus had a bit of a problem with that, and for me that would be one of the first things I'd say going into today. If you want to take something out of today, what I'm saying here is, be careful of the mask you're wearing when we're coming into interaction with people. This is the thing, is when we face things in life, when people do something to us, or we have an issue with people, we need to come into contact. We're coming into contact with people. They're real. Even sometimes if we can't see them, they're only online. People, not systems, not religions, not anything, not all these things that we can put a mask on and view people in a different way. Take off the sort of the religious mask and deal with a person. Deal with the one-to-one. That's always got to be the case. So often I find that people, when they get really, really upset about something, they start having a go at the system. They start having a go at the people, and it's just usually the system's problem, but they forget about the people. They forget about that it's actually an individual, as a person involved in all our relationships. So firstly, sort of take off the moral mask, a religious mask, any of these types of masks, and deal with people. And the second thing, now, you'll be aware, and a lot of people are aware at the moment, the incredible rise in mental health issues. And I believe one of the reasons for that is going back to that mask again, that how we interpret the world. It's going back to saying, when people say, sort of, how you doing? I'm fine. So my second thing for you to do, for my suggestion or challenge for you after listening to this, is taking off that mask of, how you're feeling, of actually when somebody says, how you doing? Being honest with them. But more than that as well, being maybe willing to be vulnerable. And I know this is so hard, but of taking off a mask and being vulnerable about where you are in your life. I believe, as I said, people wearing a mask, not expressing how they feel, is damaging mental health. It causes sickness. And we don't share how we feel because we don't think we can. So, one thing I'd say, share exactly how you feel with God. For anybody who's listening to this, he will listen. But secondly, if you've got a friend, if you've got somebody you can trust, please contact people. Phone someone, speak to them, talk to people, share how you are really feeling. And importantly as well there, this is massive, do not be afraid of seeking professional help. It is quite often very necessary to go and speak. There's some great counsellors and therapists out there. You can go to them, you can drop the mask and get it all out. Because I tell you what, them masks, some of the masks we put up to protect ourselves, they're not doing that. Yeah, these ones, they are. Continue to wear these ones, but they're metaphorical ones. Those masks where it's just stopping you from being you, from speaking out your feelings and all that stuff, that's not helping. Find a place where you can speak out. Find a place where you can be honest. Find a place where we can get all this out of here, and in that way you'll protect yourself and you'll protect others. Because that will help you in your life, it will help you in your relationships, and then as well it's easier for you to see others as personal, as people, and take off them other masks that are put in the way. So, wear your physical mask today, and take off your metaphorical one.